Get it.
Alright, bro. We back. First episode of 2019, man. We had a little break.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We all had shit to take care of. My nigga Spider dropped a project out of nowhere, literally.
Woo!
And that's the name of it, too.
Album of the year.
You know, it's only the first month, Spider. You can't say album of the year yet, my nigga.
I can say, well, hey, look, album of the motherfucking year, out of nowhere, on iTunes, Spotify, anywhere you go, check it out, man.
Right.
Don't listen to me, listen to the music, bro.
There it is, bro. Spider Crazy out of nowhere.
Big plug right
But
there.
anyway, we back. It's your boy, formerly known as EPO. It's your boy Eddie Knight, man. You know, on my new shit. You know what I'm saying?
Here. See right direct.
In the middle of the rebrand.
Yeah.
My
I
nigga
don't
C.
get a
Right.
new name.
What?
Yeah, that nigga
My
Eddie
name
Knight,
too.
man. Come on. Hey,
My
look,
name's still
man.
the same.
It's Spider Crazy, a verse forever, man. Let's rap about it, man. Look, man, let's start this thing off. We're gonna talk about how Eminem beat everybody, had the album of the year. You know, he outsold
Hold
everybody.
up. It wasn't named album of the year.
Was it?
It sold the most.
If it sells the most, what that mean?
Nah. Album of the year is different than selling the most. That's like a pick.
That many people picked that album to buy.
No.
I'm gonna say he made more money in album sales.
That's all that matters.
He
He beat
sold the
everybody
most.
That's
in
beat.
album sales.
But everybody like who makes those lists, I didn't have Kamikaze on that list. No publication I saw had Kamikaze.
But then
on
those
that
people don't mean nothing.
I still say, like I had just said, the only reason that is because of the beef and the controversy and all the bullshit that he sparked though, right?
Because people want to
last
see
year.
Eminem on his bullshit.
Yeah.
That's how he came up. That's how he did, beefing with niggas, picking on niggas,
Bro, when you done
rapping at
talking,
niggas.
everybody could just scream this shit just like they did everybody else.
But everybody's not
So
Eminem.
who ride around screaming that shit though?
Somebody got to be. They just buying it? They ain't screaming
You
it?
know
Niggas ain't streaming it like that, but a lot of people streamed it. They had to because it sold the most. But
They bought it. People could have bought
you
it.
got to realize Eminem being Eminem, off rip, he gonna have like 20 mil.
Lil Wayne dropped this year too.
Yeah.
You can't say that.
But Lil Wayne, Eminem,
You can't
was
say
Wayne ever bigger than Eminem though?
Yes. Wayne, bro.
Wayne was hotter than Eminem at one point, but
No,
Wayne was the best rapper
Wayne was
alive.
the biggest thing in the
he was
world,
killing
bro.
shit. But that's when Eminem was on drugs and shit not dropping
Ain't
shit.
got nothing to
But
do
he
with
was
nobody.
bigger.
He wasn't dropping nothing though.
Oh man, look, bro. Look, if that man sold the most, then that was the best album out.
Nah,
Like,
bro.
Hell no.
how the fuck? What? Oh,
That don't
okay.
mean it's
Hell
what's the.
no.
What would
So
separate Wayne?
it's
from-
better than the Drake album.
It's better than the Quavo album.
Yes,
It's better than.
it's better than Quavo
You didn't
album.
answer. though.
You
Is
said
it
that.
better than the Drake
You
album
said
though?
better than the Quavo album.
Yeah, bro. It ain't better than Drake.
You
Ain't nothing
like
better
the
than
Quavo
Drake.
shit.
But why didn't
I like
Drake sell the
Quavo's
most
song.
then? Why didn't Quavo
We
sell
can
the
keep
most?
going. Let go. That song and nothing else.
Why didn't Drake sell the most if his was better then?
Because it was the biggest album.
Biggest.
Shit.
That's a different than best. Biggest is not. That's all I'm saying. Biggest and best ain't the same thing.
So what you saying? Eminem didn't have no good cuts on there.
Yeah, it was
I ain't
some
listen
solid
to
cuts
none
on
of
there.
that shit.
But after the first month that it was out, I didn't revisit any.
But that's you though. That see we keep saying
I know.
we talking about each other. Bro.
But still though, as
So-
a whole, who is saying it was the best album of the year?
Wayne, you mean to tell me you think Drake that Eminem got more fans than Drake?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You crazy as hell if you think not. He been in the game 10 more years.
Yeah.
So what makes it? What separates the album from being the biggest?
It's listen because it's older people who fucking listen.
That's what
to
you
Eminem.
be. I be when you talk. You be
You know what I
counting
mean?
that
It's some-
listener out. Like
It's some
niggas
older
that was
people.
fans back then ain't just died. They still
but they
here.
them Drake fans.
No. Them niggas might not like where shit went. Like, cause you gotta understand Drake kind of represents a different type of motherfucking wave, a different type of era in hip hop, bruh.
No,
And-
I can't say that because he
Yes,
got songs.
yes,
he got
yes,
songs
yes.
with Eminem.
but when the fuck have you ever heard
and the
Eminem
niggas that like
sing?
Eminem like them, but they don't like all his other
When
shit.
the fuck have you ever heard Eminem sing anything?
Nah, never. I
Right,
mean, no.
they're
He
right there.
Yeah, he sung
Nah, he
Mockingbird.
did. He used to hum. He used to do melodies a lot.
Yeah,
Like, he used to
not
do a
like
lot of
he-
melodies.
Man, I
But it's not like Drake
It's
shit.
different.
Nah,
bro.
It's
it's
different.
never gonna be like Drake shit. Ain't nobody like
It's
Drake.
different. But Eminem got a more of a fan base, and I can't say that Drake has a big fan base of niggas older than us. You know what I'm saying?
That had to be the shocker, bro. I think everybody was shocked. I think Eminem was shocked.
I think, and he had that was like his second do over. You know what I mean? He dropped the album.
Because the other ones didn't.
Because the other one wasn't good, and he dropped like a response to that, and then people didn't like that album, so he dropped another response, and he was just going in angry at everybody,
I got a
going
question.
at everybody.
Oh, really?
Is it do you think it's any type of way that type of shit can be manipulated now?
Yes.
Yeah, it's always manipulated. But
I think it's all
They
manipulated.
found Post
Do you
Malone
think-
cheating and shit.
Do you think that
Well, his label
Eminem
anyway.
is part of a machine that is big enough that can manipulate the fucking machine?
You think about everybody that's been with him. 50 Cent, Kendrick Lamar. All of them win, and they always get the best commercials. They
But
always...
it's
Best of
one. It's
everything.
one piece in all those names you named, though, and that's Dr. Dre, though.
No, you know J. Cole,
What?
you know what I'm saying? Like, he a part of the machine. That's the only reason why he won.
Hell no. If that was the case,
I don't know.
why
The
ain't
reason-
Wale was signed to the same label? French Montana was signed to the same label.
They won, they had they period, they just died out.
Nigga, French Montana had one hit by himself.
Huh?
Ain't worry about nothing. That's the only
That
hit
shit
by himself.
bumping, man.
It was a
That
jam.
shit bumping. I was in the
But that was
Tight
really
shit.
before he got signed.
Huh?
Yeah.
But
I don't
it's
know.
a lot of niggas on that machine.
Alright.
Nah, but everybody
Niggas just
don't
build
always-
crazy fan bases, bruh. And Eminem's one, J. Cole's one. They build some crazy ass fan bases.
Do he deserve to have? Do you think that he got? So do you think that he got it by, like, people buying the shit or by the machine?
Which one?
It's a
Eminem?
mixture.
It's a mixture of both.
Okay,
It's a
okay.
mixture.
It's a mixture of patent.
So
stats.
without the machine, you think he would be if nobody had the machine? Who you think would have won last year?
That's hard to say.
You know,
It would have to
between
be somebody
Drake-
with an older fan base like him. I think he probably still could have got it. If nobody used the machine, I think he still would have won.
I think it would have been between him and Drake and Cardi.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, straight up. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that.
Cardi controlled the charts last year, bro. From the
controlled a lot.
time Bodak Yellow came out, bro, everybody else was just
Fell in love with him.
Yeah,
man.
you
Everybody.
know what I mean. It wasn't shit that Tekashi
Even
could
niggas that
say,
don't
you
even
know,
listen to that type of
Tekashi
shit.
on Breakfast Club talking about he the king of New York, and they be like, well, wait a minute, what about Cardi? And you're like, well, yeah, that's a totally different. You fucking right, because you can't say I'm
Tekashi
bigger
was
than
doing
her,
a lot of
you know what I
talking.
mean?
He wasn't.
Can't nobody say that.
He was hot, but he was doing a lot of
Can't
talking.
nobody say that last year they was bigger than Cardi B.
Nobody.
No fucking body.
That bitch killed that shit.
She killed everything.
Shout out
she
to
was
Kanye
in New
K,
York.
man. She love that bitch.
Who?
Kanye love fucking Cardi.
Yeah. Cardi dope.
Yeah, she
I'm glad to
straight.
see Nicki not on the bullshit like she was last year. It
Taking
seemed,
pedophile.
she seemed to die down. Well, yeah, she dealing with a lot of shit too. Dating with a pedophile nigga. Her brother was in some shit about some pedophilia a few years back.
We get on the pedophile shit. What about my boy R. Kelly?
Oh man,
What you think about R. Kelly?
this nigga's that's a nasty nigga, man. Look, you niggas gotta stop defending this nigga like they always coming after the kings bullshit. The nigga's nasty, man.
You believe that shit?
The nigga's nasty. Aaliyah was like 15. On the birth certificate, she was 15. I said birth certificate. On the marriage certificate, she was 15. He was 26.
Can they do that?
If the parents give them consent,
All right, then it was okay then if he did it.
it's
right?
okay with her parents. That shit's still nasty though.
Oh man.
And it's like even on the interviews, like that famous interview where he was like, "What's a teenager really?" Like,
Yeah,
because
because Kelly been fucked
he
up
nasty,
for a long
man.
time.
That nigga
Everybody
nasty, bro.
know it. And like I'm just saying, like this shit ain't nothing new in our
Nah,
community.
niggas with money is weird,
and,
bro.
In our fucking work, in our background, and in our race, fucking period. In this country, period. You know
I
what I'm
wouldn't even say our
With-
race, bro.
with-
Just niggas with hella money.
But at
like
the
that
same
is
time, I'm
nasty,
just
dog.
saying, motherfuckers will have a little more leeway. Mama and them, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. When motherfuckers is kind of like struggling and shit, and the nigga come through there with the bag. The bag, you know what I mean? When motherfuckers start putting the bag above shit, that type of shit happen.
Hell yeah, that's basically what he was
Well,
saying. He was
like,
like promising all these little hoes stardom and shit. And
he gave it to him. Them
Nigga,
hoes superstars.
who produced the record out of them hoes?
Shit,
who got
all
that?
right.
Boy, they can't go nowhere. Nobody know their face right now.
I got dollars,
can't.
so the shit fucked up. You know what I mean? I just can't never see
Yeah, that
myself.
shit nasty, bruh.
You know what I mean?
Like
Yeah,
he was
it's a bad
26,
deal.
27, married to a 15-year-old, and like everybody that was around the situation, they'll tell you like when all the hoes line up and he asking people to picking hoes, you know how it is,
Yeah.
picking hoes. Like he would always pick the
young
young
people.
ones, like not the full figure chicks, like the young ass looking girls. You know what I'm saying?
I think R. Kelly was retarded.
They say he
They
he
say
can't
he can't
read.
read and write and shit. But
No, like mentally retarded.
Yeah,
ain't nothing wrong with that nigga.
His capacity, no,
Ain't nothing wrong
nah,
with
for
that
real, like.
nigga, bro.
Bro, you don't just like
Believe that
15-year-old girls if something ain't
Yeah,
wrong
you
with
got
you. bro.
mentally
Something
challenged
wrong
issue.
with you, dog. Something wrong with that nigga. Like
Motherfucker just be sick, bro.
that's what I'm saying. Something wrong with him. That's
not like you know right from wrong. You just choose to do wrong. And when you and this nigga been getting away with the shit for years.
How you think he getting away with it?
But I think the
The
nigga.
money.
The bag.
But he
The
ain't
bag.
said nothing, so I think the nigga think it's really okay, bro. Like I think, cause he be like, I don't mess. Cause even in the interview, he was like, I don't do, I ain't mess with no 12, 13-year-old girls, nasty, da, da, da. But when he was talking about 15, 16, he shut up and didn't say nothing. Like, so I think he really think that that's okay. Like that's like they grown. Like he viewed them as grown. That don't mean it's right. That don't mean it's right. But
I just want niggas to know it could be a war.
All right, so that's that's where I stand. I don't really. You ain't got to dive deep into it. The nigga R. Kelly nasty, man. That's where I stand. He one of the goats. To me, I can separate it. I still think his music was amazing, and the nigga was one of the greatest R&B singers ever. But that nigga's nasty, man. Wow. That's where I stand on it.
Yeah. That nigga, it's some pimp shit, but he take it to a degree of degradation and just. Yeah, I don't know.
Only thing we know for sure that's true is the Aaliyah shit, right?
Yeah. Well, nah, they know about the females too. But my whole thing is only thing we don't know is if they were there against their will.
Yeah.
Which I honestly don't think they were there against their will, but their age makes that not matter.
Okay, I get that. I mean, what if they were lying? What if all them hoes lying?
Bro, it's been 20 years. R. Kelly would have been dead in that shit.
And he would have been in jail too.
Nah, not without proof. It don't matter.
That's what I'm trying to say. How much proof do you need?
Because that's what I'm saying. They wasn't there against their will. And even some of them, that was hilarious. But even some of their parents
explained all this shit to
even some of their parents allowed this shit to happen. But does that mean it's not nasty just because their parents said it was cool? Their parents nasty as shit too.
Okay, that's what we need to be criticized though. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not criticizing the girls. I'm criticizing R. Kelly and the parents.
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna end it with this. With the late great Stan Lee and Spider-Man. His motherfucker said, with great power comes great responsibility. You know that spider crazy ain't better than I do. You know what I'm saying? When you get in a position where shit, you can just do any fucking thing, you gotta keep yourself in control. Because the only thing that you can control is yourself. And obviously, my nigga Kels can't control himself.
So you think that? Oh, okay. So he got out of control. All right, man.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Like I ain't saying that he was just on some weirdo holding hoes hostage.
Shit get out of control, man.
I think they wanted to be there.
I feel some type. I feel like bro, it's some shit that I can do that I just don't need to do. But don't get me wrong. I know I can make it happen.
But the people around this nigga should have been like.
I know once you get to that level, it's a whole nother. Boy, you got a whole nother mindset.
Yeah. But you do, but I feel like once you get to that level, the real you just gonna really come out. If you a nasty ass nigga, the nasty ass nigga gonna come out.
True. All right, bro. All right, so check this out. All right. So what we gonna, how you think the music gonna be this year? New year, new music. You ain't gonna be a new wave. Think niggas gonna be rapping different? We're gonna keep the same Migo.
You see that with Blueface.
I don't think niggas gonna be rapping different.
I don't think Blueface gonna last that long.
That's not new though. You know that's not new though.
Nah,
you been around. That's just some revamped old West Coast shit.
Sugar Free.
Yeah, that's some old West Coast shit.
He's already dead.
You think so?
I think it's done.
They say he got
the females love that nigga. If the females love you, you're not going.
You got what?
He got booed or somebody was opening up for somebody.
Oh yeah.
Or somebody.
That was a dumb mix though.
Yeah,
like, why the hell would Blueface be opening for Uzi? That ain't even nowhere near the. You would have Blueface opening for maybe like Nipsey Hussle or somebody like that. Like not no damn Lil Uzi Vert. That don't even make sense.
I mean, it's the young nigga, so that's why it makes sense.
Like they don't listen to the same shit. Uzi,
what young niggas going
Uzi,
to?
Like check this out. It gotta be the wave is changing because like motherfucker like Uzi said he retired.
Yeah, he done.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
he done, bro.
I know it came out, man, and it quit.
Your album came out and he quit.
Think about it.
He was getting sued too and shit. I seen some shit on some for a CD cover.
That's one thing. He needs to be doing dumbass shit. Like his album cover was from
Heaven's Gate.
Yeah, which was a cult.
Cult that killed themselves back in the early 90s.
And he took that whole design and changed it. And that's why people thought he was on some devil worshiping shit, because that's a devil worshiping cult.
Oh, he said he worshipped the devil.
Yeah, he went all this shit.
He said that.
That shit crazy.
It's basically because he beefing with Atlantic. He beefing with his record label. And shit, he got a bunch of hot music and he feel like they trying to control him and he don't want to do that. And niggas that made enough money. He probably made more money than he ever thought he was going to make. He never thought he was going to be this fucking rich.
Rock star.
Industry full of weird niggas, man, but once you start getting too weird, they start trying to.
But he got so much money now that he can be weird in the open. Yeah, I feel you. He can be he's so weird that he might be getting too weird for motherfuckers. Yeah. They seeing too much fucking weird.
Same thing happened with Thug. He was blowing up in the same
Thug
shit. Thug
still eating though. I don't know.
He eating, but he could have been way bigger. I don't think Young Thug is superstar status. Like he only selling like $29,000 an hour.
Yeah, he ain't doing that great on sale. But I'm saying though, what I'm saying,
But he getting money though.
Who gonna lead this year as far as like the be one of the biggest artists?
I don't know about newbies, bro, but we missed out on the K-Dot album last year. We missed out on the Schoolboy Q album last year.
I consider the Black Panther a K-Dot album.
But that wasn't really his.
But
you know he got some shit on tuck that's gonna like really fuck the game up.
So you think K-Dot gonna crush this year? What you think J. Cole gonna do?
J. Cole got Revenge of the Dreamers 3. Everybody's on that motherfucker.
They say somebody
Reason,
is,
like TDE niggas and everything.
Somebody from TDE is cool with J. Cole. They're trying to put together a tape, like a real tape with them niggas.
Well, a couple niggas from TDE is on the Revenge of the Dreamers, which is like a compilation Dreamville album. So Jid, Kaz, J. Cole, all them niggas.
Okay.
But Reason from TDE is on there. Wiz Khalifa producer, so Wiz Khalifa probably on there too.
Ain't nobody said Drake yet.
Drake, they was together though. They shot a video together in LA, so they probably
he gonna be the biggest artist of the year this year too.
Again?
Drake, yeah. Now Cardi won it last year.
Yeah, true.
I think Drake gonna kill it this year.
I was just thinking.
I think Drake at that point where the new niggas, well, he not new. When I say new, I mean like past like 10 years. Mm-hmm. He at that point where even if he keep killing, like they be like, all right, they gonna give it to somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he gonna have to pass the torch.
Yeah.
To who?
Not musically. He's still gonna be running shit. I don't know who to who, but I'm saying like.
I rather see that Meek Mill.
No, y'all, listen. That man, he on his way home. Because that nigga just signed for a residency.
Who?
Drake. He just signed for a residency in Vegas. Said biggest residency ever. Blew Britney out the water. Anybody that's ever been out there and had a residency. The numbers he got make that shit look small.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He one of the biggest artists ever.
And truth be told, he's a fucking draw. Like, my BM talking about going to Vegas. I'll go out there if he was somewhere performing and I knew I could go see a Drake show. I'll go.
I tried to go to Dallas, but they was taxing $900 for the shitty seats.
Well, you know, if he there every fucking such and such.
Oh, like he doing a reoccurring?
He doing a residency, bro. He gonna be here all fucking year. Yeah, he chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I'm getting married in Vegas.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Get Drake to come out?
Drake gonna probably come to my shit.
That's what's up.
You trust Drake singing your girl out?
Yeah, because I can sing.
I feel you.
You gonna have to see
pictures and shit.
Yeah, I'm a problem.
You probably give him the hands though, either way. So
I got to see the weapon.
Yeah.
Stop throwing in plugs, dog.
I'm just trying to say, man.
Shameless plugs.
Shameless.
I put the cover right there for you too.
Got to.
I put it right there for you, dog. Shameless plug.
Alright, I'm gonna talk about some trap shit music. First, Moneybag and Black Youngster got a tape coming out, which was a fucking surprise because they ain't really never got along. Everybody know it.
But they on the same label. They on the same label, but they together though.
That's dope.
That shit is dope. The nigga got a song that's hard as fuck.
You also mentioned something else to me. That you brought up to me. Did you talked about on the previous episode about
Kodak and Gucci and Bruno? Yeah, I hit y'all on.
I still don't think it's gonna happen, bro.
Man, listen, I said it. And I'm gonna stick to it. And I just happened to do some fucking research one night. Yeah. And all them niggas is on the same label.
Warner Brothers been on the same label though for a long time. You gotta understand.
You think Warner Brothers are trying to capitalize? You don't think they want to make some money?
Yeah, but they also want to be safe though. I don't think they fucking with it, bro.
But Kodak just dropped their testimony song.
But Kodak is cleaning up his image though.
And shit. Yes, he is
Kodak,
trying.
He cleaned up his image, so maybe in a few years it wouldn't be too off base.
Listen, if it's one, right now, Bruno Mars do world tours. Yeah. With a world tour's legs of that motherfucker. You understand? If them niggas is on one leg, if it's just a North American leg, which is here in Canada. Man, them niggas, it's finna be some boy.
Like, if Bruno went to Atlanta, I could see him bringing out somebody.
He in California. He moved out there.
I'm just talking about, like, if he did if he had shows in Atlanta, I could see him bringing Gucci and them out. But I don't see them going all around with that nigga.
They gonna be on one of them legs, that motherfucker, I'm telling you.
All right, we'll have to hold out and see,
dog. Gucci, man, he can go out of the country now.
And that's one nigga that Gucci, I always liked Gucci, but he always dropped way too much music to me.
He did his first big festival overseas, so I forgot where it was at. And look, man, that shit was fucking. Everybody was out there screaming and she up there sweating bullets by herself.
I think Trippie Redd gonna be good this year too, man. Y'all can't sleep on my dog Trippie.
I like Trippie, but head ass.
If Tekashi get out, it's over for him.
Hell no, Tekashi's done.
That nigga's
He said he's not a gangster no more. He's done.
That shit don't mean nothing.
Yes, it do, bro.
That shit don't mean none of these motherfuckers no more.
It do, bro. He messed it up, bro.
That shit means some of the street niggas. You know what I'm saying?
That's the niggas that were bumping that shit.
And that's the niggas that was putting money behind that nigga.
You don't think street niggas was bumping?
Man, girls and the young motherfuckers was
Nah,
bumping
the young street niggas, the new age street niggas was bumping that shit.
I ain't never seen nobody ride around bumping Tekashi.
Nah, I have. The Hispanic
that song he got with Nicki Minaj.
The Hispanic wave here, like it's a lot of Hispanic people in Northwest
Tekashi.
Arkansas. They really fuck with that nigga. I see it on Facebook heavy. All them Hispanic people.
I done heard more people bumping Tekashi than I heard bumping Eminem.
Negative.
I guess motherfuckers ride around, they play Eminem low or something.
He just ain't got no club bangers. The way you shake it, I ain't never seen a hold on. Ain't nobody going around bumping J. Cole.
Nigga, J. Cole was on the radio all 6 months when his album was out. It's still on the radio.
Ain't nobody
J. Cole had like 3-4 songs in rotation on the radio.
That's it.
Okay, so how many songs do Eminem have in the rotation?
I mean, I'm just saying though, you don't hear nobody walking around bumping it.
We normally listen to urban stations, but we normally listen to the most urban stations in the city where we at anyway. So,
bro, me and you getting in the car, all three of us get in the car. I hand you the aux cord. J. Cole, it probably gonna be your 10th song that you play.
You were asleep.
We gotta go.
At this very moment, I'm gonna play 21 Savage a lot.
Okay,
J. Cole on he killed.
That's not his song.
He turned that shit into his song, bro. And regardless, bro,
that Hook made that song, man.
Hell no.
But J. Cole said some shit in the song that made me think about the fucking machine. He was like, how many people paying for, what he said in the beginning, how many people paying for spins and all this shit.
And
like,
then he also mentioned how he ain't really put a
machines.
lot of promotion in that song.
And still going plat though. That's what I'm saying. What machine you talking about, bro?
Man, I don't listen to them niggas anyway. You know what I'm saying?
The machine can work after your album drop. That's when the
me.
machine really starts working. I feel like after you drop your project. Promotion is, we can do the same promotion that these niggas doing. You know, we just ain't got the bread to do it like they doing it, the tens of thousands to put in.
Yeah.
But
I feel you.
The machine start working when these motherfuckers say, all right, look, I'm gonna put your song behind this commercial. I'm gonna put Tane Dew dripping on the Mountain Dew commercial. You love that song now. Cause every time that Mountain Dew commercial come on, can't do drip. I ain't like that song at first.
But what big placements
that's the machine.
But what big placements have you heard that on though?
What you talking about?
The J. Cole album. What big placements have you heard on?
He was on the NBA.
Live?
Count It Up. Count It Up came on before every NBA game started.
Oh, that's big.
That's huge.
Big.
Count It Up. Count It Up.
Y'all know
but now we can do that. We can do that now though.
You ain't getting that over J. Cole.
No, it's companies that specialize in that shit. We can do that now.
What I'm saying,
what I'm
gonna say is they drill the shit in your head because you know after you hear something 7 times, it's in your fucking memory.
Yeah.
So they drill it in your fucking head, and you forced to like the shit.
The machine.
But do you mean to tell you think that one NBA placement was more than all these other niggas that be every fucking where?
Yes. It's bro. The NBA. Look at that. NBA on the TV screen. They ain't even got nothing. That's a damn.
But he's
game.
not on 2K though.
He don't have to be. He was on the real life, bro. LeBron James. People want to be LeBron. People want to be these niggas that's in the NBA.
You be watching the pregame?
I'm telling you, I heard it. I know you know what I'm talking about.
I didn't hear it, but I know what you're talking about. But I didn't hear it though.
Listen, Live Made.
You saying
Live Made shit was on before
on the
first
ESPN?
tape,
Yeah,
you know, so
it was a big deal.
It's a big fucking deal.
That's what I'm saying. And he not a J. Cole. He not that high in the game
because he ain't got that type of machine, bro. He was on what I mean, bro. That's a big deal.
I feel you. Every artist has a machine though. You can't say it like he just has some shit that nobody else got. Like,
it's bigger machines
for bigger artists.
Yeah.
J. Cole, Drake, Kendrick Lamar.
Who according on who you're signed to.
He signed to Rock Nation. So was Wale. So was French Montana. They don't got that type of shit.
Them niggas, man.
It's just J. Cole nicer than the niggas.
Nah,
that's it.
Wale was that nigga, bro.
Was.
He was.
He ain't been that nigga since 2012 though.
He put out some bumping ass shit, bro.
I'm gonna tell you when it started going bad for him. I did a little research
when he started going off on everybody.
When he got into it with Meek.
Meek Mills.
Yes.
He started acting like this. Started acting sensitive.
Yeah. He got into it with Meek, and Meek got the whole street behind him, bro. Like hood fuck with me.
And
you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about hood niggas from everywhere. Do you hear me? It don't matter where you from. If you hood, you fuck with Meek and what he do.
Cause he talking that shit.
He talking that shit. And when he got into it with Meek, motherfuckers was like, what the fuck is wrong with this little motherfucker? You know, why he beefing with them? And the hood motherfuckers fuck with Wale. So when he did that, they was like, motherfuckers stop fucking
even
with
when
him.
he was popping. Like when Wale came to like Lil Rock, like niggas just standing there like looking, cause he did like poetic type shit, and niggas want to hear that street shit.
Yeah, hood niggas.
And
he should have brought that shit up here on the hill or something.
And he just, I don't know. I feel like he was before his time, cause now that emo sensitive shit is in.
That shit was in.
I don't think it was.
It was. Drake and them brought him. He was part of the way to bring that old emotional shit in.
You right, but what I think what messed him up, he started trying to go. That shit was hard. He started trying to go like to Rick Ross and Meek Mill sound for a little while.
You gotta be. I'm gonna say this. You gotta be flexible. You gotta be able to get in on another motherfucker's song and sound.
But he did whole project.
Stay yourself and drop some heat. And he did that. I don't really know what was the problem. All I can say is that he beefed with the wrong motherfucker.
The machine didn't want to be behind him no more.
Meek beef with the wrong motherfucker. Straight up.
The machine didn't want to be behind him no more.
That's all that happened.
When he was like on some bullshit on Twitter. Because it wasn't just Meek, bro. He was going off on everybody. Man, he was like, oh, Kendrick ain't answered his phone since 2012.
I can see Rick just, Ross just sitting back watching all this shit, just shaking his head. Because, you know, it's hard. He can't do shit. You gotta let your fucking artist implode on their own. You know what I mean? He can't control that man and how he feel, his emotions and shit.
Yeah, he was an emotional ass nigga. He getting better though, and he not signed to Rock Nation no more. I don't know who he with now.
And Cole dropped that fucking verse,
machine, bro.
I think he with Atlantic or something.
Ooh, what was that song?
You can't say Atlantic ain't the same machine.
He ain't got the same machine behind him. That's why he ain't winning.
He's not winning because people don't like him.
Let J. Cole get dropped.
Atlantic that machine.
J. Cole could be independent now. It's about 10 artists that could just be independent without a label right now.
That's true. This is true.
Cole, Drake, Kendrick, Nipsey been independent. Who else is really big? I think Rick Ross don't need a major label backing no more. Who we got? Who else we got? Them four for sure.
But that's part of the machine. Once you get to a certain fucking level, you gotta be part of a machine. I don't go fuck. It just don't make no sense.
Because the machine can go tell the motherfuckers not to fuck with you.
Yes.
And like Nicki Minaj was doing it.
It's easier to go with the flow than to try to swim the fuck upstream.
Have to go there. Bro, Chris Brown could have been independent.
Chris Brown, they said he's the first motherfucker his age, that young, to sign a deal and own his master. The game changed. I'm trying to get in now.
Why would he do that?
Why would he
be an owner?
That's what I'm saying. But why would he sign? Chris Brown could have been independent, right?
Yeah.
And he could have been really big, right?
He still see the thing is that
he need that machine.
We didn't learn more about
we
didn't learn more about the business too, y'all. We didn't learn more about the business. Like the internet is like open up fucking channels of information, and you just ain't gotta settle. You know what I mean? Chris Brown is fucking Michael Jackson, R. Kelly, Usher. He is a bunch of motherfucking artists, and they know this.
Yep.
So get that motherfucker what he want, long as he bring the damn show over here with us.
And why would you go fully independent if they gonna let you own your shit and still pump money into it? I wouldn't go independent then either. But the reason most people go independent is because they want to own something. They can't get their masters from the labels and shit. Like the labels own that shit.
Like
that's why Cole got Dreamville, Drake got OVO. Even though he signed with these big ass labels, they still gonna own that shit.
Yeah, Drake still signed with a big ass label. He could have went independent.
Cube just signed his first record deal, nigga, in forever.
Ice Cube.
Yeah, because he got it where he got some of his masters. He got some of his masters back or some shit like that. Yeah.
So alright then. So you think it's gonna be a female artist or a male artist that's gonna run the game this year?
I don't know. I think it's hard to tell, bro. It's always somebody to come out of left field and take over shit for a while for the internet purposes.
I think
anyway.
the females still got it. You know what I mean?
Females ran it for R&B. I can't say hip hop.
I think females finna run it for the next couple of years.
Other than Cardi,
bro.
The females finna run it because Cardi done paved the way.
And I got my own personal reasons saying that shit, but like it's just you gotta look at who is really turning up when motherfuckers go out and shit. Who buying music? Like who listening to music? So whoever doing the most listening to music and purchasing that shit, whoever they support is gonna have the power. They gonna be the motherfucker who own.
Nah, because
I can't even say that though, because nowadays it don't even matter who purchasing because it's streaming. They already paid that monthly fee.
Popping? Who popping right now?
Female artists.
I
say a female is a better entertainer than a male.
To us, for sure, yeah.
To females too.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. Female and more people. Most women go to. Who's spending the money in the strip clubs? Females.
They going in there turning up,
bro. You gonna have even if it's way more females in the world anyway.
We outnumber 8-1.
Yeah. So like, bitches been catering to niggas for a long time.
They not no more. They got a different mindset now.
Okay.
Like they going how they getting them. You know what I'm saying? They getting it in.
I want me a bitch.
Yeah, all that.
Bro, get married.
They trying to turn up. They want to have a good time. They getting drunk. You know what I'm saying?
This could be a stripper and a rapper at the same time.
That's the blueprint though. Now
you can't be if you.
But honestly, even before Cardi that was happening, they just wasn't as entertaining as Cardi.
Yeah, okay, I agree with you, Cardi.
But that's been happening for a while, like Johnny Blaze and a couple other.
Before I ever heard any of Cardi music, I seen her on Love and Hip Hop, and I told motherfuckers around, I was like, if she could rap a little bit, she gonna blow. You know what I mean? Because she had a personality, she had a character. You know what I mean?
And ratchet as fuck.
And she already light skinned.
Yeah, straight up. That nigga always bring that light skin.
Light skin is a big.
It makes a big difference, especially for women though. Like if you notice, like on these commercials and even TV shows, like most of them gonna be a little lighter.
Though, like,
they're gonna be a little lighter.
I grew up in the fucking Foxy Brown days, man. I remember when Fox came out, like she was the biggest fucking thing anywhere. Like, and that motherfucker was black as than black, brutal. You know what I'm saying?
But that was before it was accepted. That was before it was really accepted. So it was like some rebellion type shit.
No, that was cause that bitch went hard.
She was hard though.
You know what I mean?
That bitch can't rap.
At the end of the day, and motherfuckers was still rapping back then. At the end of the day, it's about the fucking music. If you got some hard shit, if it's bumping,
and you got the body.
Man,
I don't even think so. I think it's more about the image than the music, honestly. Because even if your music is trash, they're gonna get you some songwriters and producers that can help you make some dope shit.
That is true. All right, so you, I ain't gonna even mention what I was finna say.
Well, fuck it is.
Yeah. We're gonna keep that on the wraps. But we're gonna talk about that when his camera's off. Most definitely.
I think that image, bro, because it don't even matter, bro. Even with Cardi, I rock with Cardi, and I believe before she got to where she is now, I feel like she was pinning her shit.
It was bumping.
But nowadays, I don't think she's right.
Nah, it's a team. They got
a machine behind her now, writers, producers.
She can sit around and tell.
They bringing her hits. I like this one. Change it up a little bit.
I want to talk about this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is still a talent to be that entertaining, especially when motherfuckers know you doing this shit and they still want to listen. So I'm not discrediting her. I'm just saying that's what popping. That's probably what's popping now, bro. But I don't know. It's a lot of dope females. Like I mess with like Dream Doll and a couple of the other little dolls and
I fuck with Molly Braze out of Detroit.
Yeah, and like Miss Mulatto. She young. She's like 18. She dope.
Molly Braze, she redid this shit. They Trick Daddy song with Trina. That shit bumping as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
See about the girl, what's her name? That sang My Neck and My Back, going
Kaya Kia, whatever her name is.
She going at the
who?
She talking
bad.
Going
to City Girls?
Yeah, the City Girls.
I didn't even know what you talking about. I just knew it because she was like she ratchet and they ratchet. I already knew it was going.
That bitch is not going. She said the only reason they trying to use her shit to make them hot.
What, they redid her song?
They did. They sampled her shit.
Ooh.
And
they sample a lot of like old Southern shit.
That's what you supposed to do. That's the format. Puff Daddy showed us the format back in the day when broken glass everywhere. If it ain't about the money, Puffy just don't care.
Hip hop was born off sampling.
Yeah.
You can't.
Jane Brown.
Straight up.
That's why break beats and shit come from. You know what I'm saying? Sampling his shit.
Yeah. But I don't know who's gonna run it, bro. But I know K-Dot about to have a crazy ass year because he was too quiet.
That nigga Spider Crazy J coming to tell this year too.
Motherfuckers teaming up more. I'm gonna get on you, Spider, in a second. Motherfuckers teaming up more, like with Future said, motherfucker God's a trap now is Gunna and Baby. You know what I'm saying? He basically said shit, they the motherfucker. And that trap shit that they making is some higher end trap shit than I'm used to. You know, I fucks with they shit, but like trap shit, like I can't just see that. You know what I mean?
Nah, them niggas more like sauce guys.
Yeah.
They're drip masters.
Yeah.
Like, it's more wavy. I like to listen to a nigga when I know he can rap, I know he can write. When they do the melody shit, because it don't just sound like a bunch of bullshit. Like I can tell Lil Baby can actually write a little bit.
You don't fuck with Gunna?
I like Gunna too. I just haven't heard a lot of from him. I only heard like the shit with him and Lil Baby.
Yeah. I don't like them together. I like them separate.
That's what y'all think about that attitude and idea in the industry now, where they put two artists together. Like if you own the same label, say we own the same label.
I think the label do it sometimes, but I think sometimes they just really rock with each other and they want to do it. And if they got enough juice, they can get it done. But
you think it's good or bad? Like
it depends on, are they coming up? Are they washed? Do they sound good together? It's like a lot of variables. Like, cause I
see that shit causing more confusion than it do pluses and pros. But at the end of the day, what the record companies probably want the bullshit anyway. But why would I want the bullshit in my own fucking house?
I don't think it's like a lot of bullshit. I just think that if you're that new, I don't think you should be doing a joint album. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like they pretty new. Like they just got hot last couple of years. I think that's too early for them to do a joint album. Yeah. And that's why, like, cause Lil Baby's solo album sold more than they joint album. So, like, it's too early. You know what I'm saying, to be doing like a joint project.
Somebody getting carried every time.
Yeah.
Every time you do a joint, like somebody.
Yeah, it's never a perfect. Nobody ever gets that perfect balance.
Like how Drake carried Future.
No, that was a Future project, bro.
No, stop saying it.
That was a Future project with some Drake features.
Well, Future got that new shit. You just said you liked it too. You just said you liked it. Say it again.
I like that ice shit. That shit was nice.
But my shit, that jumping on off a jet. You know what I'm saying?
Future did the same thing Gucci kind of did. He just released too much shit back to back, and he got to like, all right, my nigga, let me chill with this album. I ain't heard,
and you know I'm a Future fan. I ain't even heard some of that shit. I be still stuck on.
I just heard some like old Gucci shit that I had never heard. Like, I was on Spinrilla. This nigga had 72 mixtapes, like official mixtapes.
He the god. Fuck. Man, Gucci the god, bro.
Like, it's a lot of music, bro.
That's what I'm telling y'all. He leveling up, man. Like he really never has to go in the studio.
And it's crazy, bro.
What he trying to do is get show money and go places and see things and shit. Well, let's go and get into your shit, D. That's why this is shit. We come on with it, goddamn. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Out of nowhere, Spotify, iTunes, Spinrilla, wherever you want to find it is there. Bumping. Album of the year. I'm calling it.
Okay.
See why I say you had some questions for me, man. I'm ready to answer, man. I'm in my corner right now.
You know, I had some shit I wanted to ask you. The first question was from... Wait a minute. I got it wrote down. Let's do this shit right.
Ready.
How long was your process from when you thought of this shit out of nowhere to now, your release date, and you dropping this shit? Like, cause I seen on Facebook, like, and on the internet, like, motherfuckers would say, like, it took you 3 years. Like, did it actually take you that long, or like, how did it come about? You know what I'm saying?
Man, it started pretty much. My whole process started with me I just was recording. I just kept on writing and doing music, and then like I got into a moment where I was like, bro, well, I'm gonna tell you straight up, it was a time period where I was like, I didn't understand what was going on with my group.
Okay.
So it's a bunch of different.
Your team, you had a bunch of moving parts.
Yeah, it was like I didn't want them to. I wanted everybody to feel like they can do what they wanted to do. I didn't want to control nobody's music, and I didn't want nobody to control mine. And I felt like there's things that were going on in the group that we don't, that's just this group thing that we talk about.
You ain't got no control over it. Everybody just gotta.
It ain't everybody
business. Shit out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody wanted to do certain different things. I had my plan on what I wanted the group to do, but
you gotta listen to what they want to do too.
Yeah, and nobody wants to be in my shower.
No.
Yeah, so like I had to understand that and grow within that. It was hard for me because I felt like at certain times I was failing my group. I felt like it was times where like I was holding them back. Mm-hmm. So I got to a point where like I was just here by myself, and I was just like I just rap. Mm-hmm. I drop a track. I just drop a song after every show. I come home 2-3 o'clock in the morning. I drop a song. Okay. It's a bunch. The process took so long because I got so much more music that I didn't put on the album, and I picked out the ones that I really wanted to put on there, and also was promotion. I had in my mind that I didn't want to just drop it, and even now,
you just dropped it though.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Not really.
That's what I'm trying.
I know the shit. But he didn't just drop that shit.
My album ain't dropped. It dropped to y'all in Arkansas.
It's dropped. You dropped. So what? You released some songs.
I dropped my album. To here I'm not promoting my album to Arkansas. And the promotion hasn't even started yet.
You saying this? You just dropped it.
That's all it is.
It's just the support that you got for the motherfucker around the town, around the area, around the city, and people that fuck with you.
Right, but
Okay.
the real dropping of this music hasn't started in my eyes. This was gonna happen whether I dropped the song, whether I dropped the video or not. This is stuff that was already going on. I just didn't do it last year. So
You didn't
like,
drop nothing last year.
I dropped a couple of videos just to do it, but I did a lot of hosting. I did a lot of shows. I performed a lot, and it was just I was performing these songs, and it was so I knew what songs to put on the album because I took a whole year to figure out what song bump. I sent it out to the right people and everything, but what took so long was understanding like I don't want to just drop an album. I still ain't dropped my videos yet, because I feel like I need to put them in certain places instead of just drop them.
So out of nowhere ain't out yet.
To me, in the way I look at the way music work, it's not out yet because the world hasn't heard it.
You released it though.
It's on all major platforms.
Okay, that's all I was trying to get to.
You can check it out. You can go look at it.
I've been listening to a couple songs. I'm stuck on out of nowhere recording like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I listened to Blaze a lot already.
Yeah. That was a nice little bump and jump. Put that video out at the end of the year. It did what it did. But in my mindset, I feel like until I push that motherfucker all the way around the world.
But you got videos that you ain't released. You gonna release your videos,
Right?
And that's gonna promote your project,
Right.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the difference between this year and last year is that I'm already done with my next project.
Okay.
So by the time I really push this one, the next one is gonna drop.
Yeah. And I feel like niggas' biggest mistake is like they just drop some shit. They tag niggas in it for like 3 days, and you know they may be on it heavy for like a week or two, and then the shit just like no more presence is felt on the shit
Exactly.
ever throughout the whole entire year, and that's where like niggas' biggest mistake is because they watching famous niggas. Famous niggas can do that because they got a label.
Right.
They can promote that shit for 2 weeks and the label take care of the rest of the shit, but you got to be on that shit. I feel like you can milk an album for a year, bro.
Yep.
You got 10 songs, that's 10 videos, nigga, if they all video-worthy songs. But, you know what I'm saying, at least if you drop a 10-song album, you should at least have 5 videos off there. 5 videos, you know what I'm saying? At least your best one somewhere where everybody can really get a hold to it, put a little money behind it. Like, I don't know.
I know the song got like a 4 to 6 year shelf life, you know what I'm saying? And like if you get that one fucking song, if you get that one, then you can just push.
Right.
Just push.
I think a hit got that long. I don't think regular songs got that long no more. Our niggas' attention spans is
True.
They out of here,
Straight up.
So,
Even hits. Even
I
hits.
give it 2 years.
Man, I don't
If you ain't
see
drop
niggas-
if you ain't dropped shit in 2 years, niggas is dogging you like you fell off, you trash, you ain't doing shit no more. Like I don't say 4 or 6
I don't
years.
know, like hits. It's just like when you say hits, like I think about fucking Bodak Yellow. Like didn't nobody know who Cardi B was. She was on TV, but she was not a rapper. Like it's
But
so
also,
many of
that
them
was
bitches.
only a year and a half ago though.
Yeah, it don't take no time if you got a hit song and you push it. They pushed that shit, and this was what came out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm talking about the longevity aspect of it. We don't know how long it's gonna be here. You know what I'm saying? That shit, it still ain't been a year and a half. It's still early.
I just feel like it's all with the way that you're promoting it.
If you go all the way to the top immediately, the only place to go is what?
Yeah.
Alright, so I
That's why that
understand
long-
what you're doing.
that
It's
long,
an
slow
organic
grind.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
You want it to grow naturally.
It'll
you know
feel a
what
lot
I'm saying?
better than getting that shit quick.
But at the same time, I don't give a fuck if they want to blow one song up and I get big off of it. You're not gonna turn that down. You know what I mean? You're not gonna turn that down if you got an opportunity to have one song and that's that motherfucker and everybody biting into it.
Yeah,
that's
because
what
if
you
you
gonna put all your energy
if
into.
you smart, you got more shit on tuck that's gonna keep people attention while they already on.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And it's simply as that. It's understanding how to actually really promote. That's what I was doing the whole time. And my album was done. The process was I had 4 album covers.
Yeah, I seen all of them.
Yeah, I had 4 different album covers that I had before I picked the final one. I felt like that's something that people don't do. Everybody picked the first 4. And I don't think people make enough music Like if you ain't got at least 30,
and then you got to pick the best out of that.
That was a process.
Like even the famous niggas, they an album. If you get 20 songs, they probably recorded 50 of them.
Right, and putting the songs together that match with the album. Just because you got a bunch of banging tracks, don't mean they all supposed to just go on one project. It's supposed to flow. Like I even had narrating through my Corey hosted some of my tracks on the mix. People ain't doing that type of shit. Niggas just really putting together. Everybody putting together mixtapes and just calling them albums. And that I didn't want to do that. That was the whole. It was a big. I wanted my project to be something that everybody would remember. Like Live Sosa, Red Oxygen.
That's a mixtape.
No, it was like an album they
was
put
the
together.
one with pounds in there on it.
And yeah, that's something that you remember. You remember that artwork. You remember.
You had a lot of visuals for that shit too.
It because it was a complete project.
Yeah.
Now, nigga, ain't nobody doing that no more.
But like, ain't nobody really even doing projects no more. We sit up here, we talk about it. You know what I'm saying? People just doing songs and shit and singles.
And
but
I
even
couldn't do
then,
that.
But do you see how many niggas drop single, and
then
it's already out, and boom, it's a
It's
project.
a tape,
Just like you said, and a lot of people drop video,
boom,
and boom.
it's a tape.
I tried to do everything that everybody else didn't do. Like I feel like I sat back a whole year and watched everybody do everything that you just said. Everybody.
Yeah, this is true.
I had my process was not to be nothing like that. Of course, come out of nowhere and do it like that. Most definitely.
Most people don't realize like when you just drop something, like they'll get happy with their little 2,000 plays, 3,000, bro. There's millions of people in the world. Bro. It's a lot of people who haven't heard your shit,
bro. And it's just like I know some of the people that the biggest.
You good, Kai? If you need to come through,
the biggest artists in the world. I mean, some of the biggest A&R or people that musically influence here don't know what to do.
No.
And that's why it's you gotta just think of things.
Yeah. It's trial and error, bro. Really. And you say promotion, but really what you was doing, you was building your brand, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers not gonna listen to your music if they don't really like believe in you at the end of the day, you know what I mean? And you was around, you was doing your hostings and the parties and you was performing, and this whole time you was probably just working really, but you was building a brand, you know what I'm saying? Like people know you from your brand, and that's why I feel like it's different from you now than 2 years ago when you put out shit. Is now you got like an official brand about you, you know what I mean?
Okay.
He been building it. He been building it for a minute. Yeah.
I thought the brand was there. I sold T-shirts and CDs before.
I think the brand been there too.
You did. You had T-shirts and CDs. I feel like still even then it was like it just seemed like an idea rather than it was just there. Like now it's like starting to come like all together.
You gotta get it solid. You
like
gotta make it
through trial and error. You know what I mean? Like it's finally coming.
You gotta make it a foundation.
It's finally there. You know, I feel like you was building a foundation. Then
He was basically making his crew solid, making sure that everybody knew that look, it's not just me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got this the fam right here. So he made sure that everybody knew that it wasn't just him before he introduced himself to the world accordingly, or how he felt like he wanted to introduce himself. Yeah. I got a little question. How did the HBO TV show shit come about? You know
Working, man. Different. I was just thinking different avenues. I'm thinking like, man, if I'm doing TV, and I did a couple commercials for Benville. It's just staying active. I look at it. Everything is like. The more you can put in a motherfucking face, the more active you are. No matter if it's music, like TV show, rap. You know, I did a bunch of different things that year. I feel like it all worked out in the favor of the music. Of course, it all come back down to music because that's what I generally want to do. But it's showing people you can do more than one thing. Yeah. The TV show. Yeah. You know, I mean, of course they were doing casting. I did. You know, I shot out the email. They hit me up, and I was there. I was there for like 8 hours. I had to smoke 100 different fake cigarettes, but I didn't know. You know, some people, a lot of people got into it that didn't even get their face seen a lot. My homeboy Brandon Come said that they blurred him out.
Damn.
Yeah, like it was just like I was just at the right place at the right time. I had 100 people send screenshots. Was like, oh,
I seen it all over.
I'm like, damn. You know, I didn't think I was gonna have that big of a role. I was just
you need to make sure you I don't want to say promote the show, but you need to make sure you keep that known shit too. Like it's another factor of your brand. You know what I mean?
And I also say you should follow up with whatever fucking agency that you went through.
Yeah, most definitely. They say like I did a little Walmart commercial too, so I always use that to send to people and shit. I got the link to the commercial with me on this too. So I keep all that for like different stuff that I'm sending out to different people. I pretty much I want to be like an Ice Cube. I don't want to just be like a big. I know my music big enough to be by itself, but I want to get into everything.
Well, you see it how I see it.
Mm-hmm.
I think you had to be in that, at least multiple, yeah.
Most people say, well, Jay-Z, The Baby, or Master P, you know what I mean? But shit, Q is the most profitable hip-hop artist that still does music.
Mm-hmm.
That still does music.
That bitch is doing basketball.
He got the
3-on-3 league?
Big three, yeah.
A whole league. Yeah, you ain't fucking with that. Nigga got Nate, bro. He got
Master
all the
P don't
O's.
get enough credit though
For what?
for being like a mogul.
Nah, I get it.
I'm not talking about rapper. I'm talking about like a mogul.
Like,
Like I feel like he should be mentioned in the same sentence with P Diddy.
yeah, but you right. I can't take it away from P because P basically did the same.
That's what I'm saying. Like Master P did a lot of shit.
Like
It wasn't.
Romeo was basically handed down his golden ticket to walk through Hollywood, basically.
Yeah, and he got a lot of acting roles and a lot of shit.
My deals and shit.
Had a TV show on Nickelodeon back in the day. Like he had a lot. Like Master P did a lot of shit. That's what I'm saying. He get a little bit overlooked.
Right,
I feel
so
like.
right. Let me leave that man alone, P. You know what I'm saying? Don't live with niggas. They ran shit for a long time.
Yeah, they was nice with it.
Saying?
And Pete, that nigga, so dope. Went to the NBA
He did.
and was a famous rapper, my nigga.
Yeah, moving
That's some
star.
crazy shit.
Yeah, so,
And a producer. Yeah, I'll rest with Pete. That's one thing, like, niggas need to know their analytics, bro. Like,
Facts.
you need to. Like, on my Instagram, my 3 top cities, Benton, Arkansas, Little Rock, Arkansas, Fayetteville, Arkansas, and Atlanta. And then New York is like 5. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if I was to ever try to make a move anywhere, it's gonna be one of them places. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like that on my Instagram, it's like that on my SoundCloud, and on my Spotify. So I know it's not no padded stats or no variation like that. That's what I'm saying.
Rocking with that fuck with you.
Yeah,
rocking with your shit. Yeah.
So if I go anywhere, it's gonna be one of them places.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And see, that's what I think we got to do too. Most definitely, that has to improve on a bigger scale than what even you are saying right now.
Yeah.
We need analysts to let us know these type of things. We don't have that.
Yeah, we really in a trial, just a big ass trial and error stage, bro.
Bro, and the nigga that gonna make it happen, I feel like you're gonna have to take a back seat on the music. You gotta really be into that shit to understand it.
Yeah. That's a real, that was really honestly like for that little year, I didn't take a break, but I was still releasing old shit, but that was like a really big like dilemma. Like, what was I gonna take like a back seat? Cause you know what I mean? I know a little bit about this social media shit.
You do.
But it's just hard to do it for myself because I gotta make my own content, then I gotta edit my own content, then I gotta do the promotion shit, and then by this time it's been 2 weeks where I ain't posted, and you gotta stay at that shit. You know what I mean? So
I'm trying to get to the bag. It don't matter where I sit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm knowing that I'm gonna have to sit, which means I can't stand up at a microphone. So, you know what I mean? To get the bag, some motherfuckers is gonna have to sit down and figure out ways to draw attention to the music to get the bag, because that's all we lacking. The music is here everywhere,
Straight up,
everywhere. I'm talking about all ages, all like females, males, groups, R&B. You know what I'm saying? You got motherfuckers like Falco. You know what I mean? Like that's like some acquired taste type shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
We got every level of artists here, and they making quality music. It's just motherfuckers haven't figured out a way to market themselves to the world.
yeah, and I feel like it's a lot of people who know what they're doing with the social media shit, but they more implement it with themselves, and it'll take one day a nigga just be like, all right, I'm not gonna be the nigga that make it, but I'm about to get somebody there, and I'm gonna be attached to their brand. You know what I mean? And
Who you think that person is?
like to sit back or to like.
If you was to be like, all right,
If I was attached,
I feel like this is something that we don't do.
Say who got the heat to do it?
Who, Nick? Just say like this: we had everybody up in here right now. You the man. That you in the hot seat. You have to tell a person what they need to do. What would you tell who, and what would you tell them to do? You got just put the 5 people. You building your own team right now. You building your own NBA lineup.
Now you
talking about a team for what? A team of artists or a team to go behind me? What do you mean?
Well, I'm gonna build out what C-Wright said. C-Wright said we got the music. We lacking what? The person that gonna make
behind the scenes
personnel.
Exactly,
the personnel.
But we all are the personnel too. Mm-hmm. We could all, any one of us could be it.
Yeah.
So if you was to build a team?
If I was the GM,
right?
You need a content nigga.
Straight up.
So you need a live so you need a Young Rose.
Straight up.
You need a Jaquil. You need one of them.
Okay.
Off of rip.
Right. Which one though?
You need all. It depends on what you really. If you had the bread, you need all 3 of them niggas.
No.
But if you ain't got the bread, it depends on what type of artist you going for, what demographic you going for. You going for the new wave niggas, like you were saying with the, It
would be smart to go for the new waves, right?
We talking about all 3 of them though,
it's gonna be a preference because all the niggas is nice.
You need to have different views, like Spider was saying earlier. He didn't want none of his shit to look the same. You know what I mean? You need different views.
I don't even think you need all 3 of them. I think if you needed some help, I think if you had access to that person,
I don't know. I don't personally know Live and Rose.
I know Rose.
I know Live is professional as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Alright, and I don't work with Jaquil, and Jaquil just had a child. He had a little girl and shit, and he has a lot going on. He got family. You know what I mean? You gotta respect it.
It's other people that y'all skip over that's nice too. Scott Monster shot Blade.
Yeah, Monster's nice. But see, that's what I mean. That's for a different feel. Like I feel like.
But we just talking about up here in this area too.
But regardless, let's just go. Let's just say I pick Sosa.
You got to pick somebody. Like I know what y'all saying. I get what y'all saying. But realistically, they're not gonna be able to make money enough, all 3 of them together.
Exactly. Let's just say I pick Sosa.
Right.
Reasoning behind it, he was an artist first. He's already got a nice following.
I always say that.
Second, he knows what he's doing. Third, he's got quality. Third, he's already got a brand that people know and like.
That's a big deal. That makes sense.
We go Sosa for the artistry, and then you got the content nigga. Now you need some niggas that's actually good at what they do. We just built a team of. We got the content nigga. Now let's say you need a nigga like a versatile nigga like Swagger or somebody like that.
Corey,
They can rap and sing. You know what I mean? I think you need a nigga that can really bar up.
Right.
So just excluding myself, just because that's mad cocky. Mm-hmm. I'll say like
Amy.
Kai with the bars. We got like Scooby or anybody with some bars and a decent following. I don't know. Anybody who you think could fit in that. Drew's, anybody. I don't know.
No, this is you.
Yeah.
We all go get our breakdown.
Yeah. Okay. So we got Sosa on the vids and editing. We got Swagger for the versatility. He got the R&B shit. He got the trap shit, and he can rap too. And then I personally like hip hop, but if I'm building a team, I don't know if I would go with somebody like that. Just because of the videographer I picked, I don't know if it'll work with it, but I don't know. He might be nice with it. But let's just say I go with Drew's, for a hip hop nigga, because I think you need to be able to reach different demographics, and it is niggas who like that shit here and everywhere else.
Right.
And then we got the guy for the videos. We got 2 artists. Now we need somebody who's nice as shit at social media. Somebody who preferably got like a decent following on social media, but even if they don't have a huge following, they just need to know what the hell they doing.
The tools, to learn the tools. Take your time out, whatever you're doing, learn the tools that you need to make it pop and do it.
And that could really be anybody. So
true
just
enough.
pick some random person for that. Somebody who was willing to take a little money and basically run all these niggas' social media so they can spend time doing what the hell they need to do with their craft. So we got 2 artists, got a videographer, we got a social media nigga, and now we need a nigga with some bread, really.
You need a DJ too.
Yeah, the DJ would help.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go with the DJ. Let's pick DJ Sue. Mm-hmm. And then we need a nigga with some backing. With some backing.
All right. So how would you build your squad?
I don't want to go next. You go next.
For me?
Yeah.
Okay. Of course I'm gonna go.
Already built.
I'm gonna go with DJ D Sewell as the DJ because you need these records spent in the club.
Yeah.
You gotta have that. Content building. I would go with videographer. I would go with Rose.
I like Rose too.
And I like live, but I feel like Rose got the new wave content.
Yeah.
And I feel like even if he had to, he could do the shit Live Social do.
Yeah.
So like, it's no need. I don't see Live Social doing what he doing, but I can see him being able to do what Live Social is doing. Mm-hmm. Different camera, whatever he may need, he can make it happen or make it look just the same way. So I'm always go with him over there, and with the way that he's able to do like the transition and shit. I heard Live Social.
He's a good post editing nigga. Like he's good in the post.
Right.
With making shit happen after it's shot and shit like that.
Yeah, so like I fuck with that. I gotta go with Swag, most definitely. But music wise, I most definitely go with him too. But I like his engineering. I
love his engineering.
Yeah.
I like his beats, you know what I'm saying? I like a lot of his beats, but he don't make enough of them for me.
But would a nigga be willing to take that role?
This is the question. I mean, I understand it. That's why we
because you gotta basically take a back seat to your own career.
Exactly, and that's the only way this will work. And then, so like we're building the team.
For motherfuckers.
We're building it.
Not
just
me personally.
Just because they built the Golden State team, they mean that they were gonna all take those back seats.
Yeah,
they did it.
Yeah,
but
to win.
Yeah, exactly. And so you could build. We just building the squad. You know, boom. All right, we got those three right there. I feel like with them three doing what they just necessarily have to do, doesn't matter which artist you pick. Doesn't matter which artist you pick.
Yeah, you need niggas that's good behind the scenes, and anybody else can just be decent, really.
But
I read some shit Dr. Dre said. He said it ain't about who rapping, it's about who clicking the buttons.
Exactly. So if you got the DJ that gonna spin these tracks no matter what, I don't give a fuck if these people don't vibe or not. I'm gonna play it every night because we already got it in our mind. We already smart. We done already talked about it. You hear it 7 to 6 times, you gonna like it. So it's gonna get played. You keep playing it. Just keep playing it. It's gonna get played. You already gonna win. Boom. You got the DJ. He gonna do what he do. You got the engineer that's gonna always make it sound good. These niggas ain't worried about the shit sounding good or worried about it being good because they know for a fact they working out with each other. Why they worried about the artists? All the artists gotta do is come there and do what they do.
Mm-hmm. If the music is good, you ain't gotta even worry about that shit no more. That shit is over with.
Everything else is working. That's the perfect team. Easy.
So I can put mine. You done? What we missing? What you missing?
I say any artist. I don't want to sing out.
You got a DJ. You say any artist
and a video.
Now you need a bread man and a social media man.
I don't really think you need a bread man.
You need some money, homeboy. That cho-cho is very necessary. You understand?
If you don't have a bread man, you limited, bro. I don't care.
Because you gotta wait to do shit.
Like we still
like
limited.
right now,
like,
the time, like
killing shit.
if you got a budget, if you got a nigga, you got a budget. Like that's part of some shit that I ain't never really do. I just came out the bag and out the pocket, you know what I'm saying? But I should have just put some money up like a budget because if you say something happened, like you said, you want that moment. Sometimes you need that moment. Say some shit happen and it's your moment, but the bread ain't there.
But that's you got the means to make the bread. Everything you got the best DJ, you got the videographer.
But how was the best DJ making the rapper bread?
What you mean? Like all you gotta do is keep throwing shows. Everything pays for itself. What do you think bro? That's why I worked a lot. Everything paid for itself. These shows, all the part, I paid for everything like that. You know what I'm saying?
With your work.
Yeah. You gotta understand that you gotta do that instead of just thinking that you gonna niggas ain't finna give you no money.
Yeah.
I know.
But hold up though. Well, know a lot of these niggas that you think just have money, they don't just have money. They got a nigga behind them.
But look, I got the same shit y'all got, but I got a couple more ingredients added into it. Right. Like when you say DJ, like I fucks with Sewell, so I'm gonna fuck with Sewell, but I'm also gonna go down there and fuck with D-Dirt. Because D-Dirt got like shit, he got
Is he a DJ?
Yeah.
He just like an all around plug ass.
And he got a DJ coalition. He got like a team of DJs. Okay. So he got like a list of like 50 fucking DJs. Right. And you know, you want that. You know what I mean? I want his expertise plus this expertise up here too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try to get both of them on to bag my project. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I want Core Swag to click all my buttons me personally, you know what I'm saying? Right. Production, I like to get my production from different areas. I like different. I want my shit to sound.
Yeah, that's why they name a producer.
You know what I'm saying?
Different beat making.
Videographer, I'm gonna go with live because I started with Jaquia, who shot all live videos. Right. So just off of association, I'm gonna go with that guy. You know what I'm saying? Because I think he popping right now, and he closest to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And, you know, and I just feel like he'll give me more of the same vision and shit that I got from Jacqueline because they work together.
Right. Okay. That's your okay. And then you say you got a couple more ingredients.
Nah, but the Lil Rock,
just
the
Lil Rock.
two DJs, Corey, you know what I mean, and Live. That's really, I guess, one extra ingredient.
One thing that I did mention that I think I should have is a booking agency. We need a person that can
So it's a few of those you can link with.
We need a good one that's gonna put us in front of the people that we need to be put in front of, instead of just putting us in front of a crowd of people.
See, the problem is with those, it's a lot of those, but they cost a lot of bread, and that's what I'm saying. Like, if you don't got a bread man, bro, or at least a collective of niggas is willing to put their bread up together.
You just need the means to go get that bread.
Yeah.
You need to know that I don't see no person that can sit here that know if they need $10,000 to make $1 million, that don't go do it.
Man, what? What shit?
That's all you need. If you telling me that's all we need to do, nigga, why we ain't doing it?
Yeah. In a perfect scenario, I rock with it.
It ain't gotta be perfect.
It's gotta be.
Ain't nothing perfect.
Not perfect, but I mean, when I say perfect,
we know we gonna run into that.
When I say
you can
perfect,
run into those without anything.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm listening. What you were saying, like perfect.
When I say perfect, I just mean at bare minimum, niggas is willing to put their shit to the side for the greater good. That's what I mean by perfect.
I feel
at bare minimum.
Right.
You know
at this point, I feel like that's what we gotta understand. It's not gonna happen.
But teams don't build up no more though. That's one thing that I see. Like, niggas ain't building teams.
It ain't gonna happen that way. That ain't because it would have.
That's not the formula no more.
It just needs to be a collective. It's too many of us. Now, I ain't gonna say it's too many. There's not enough of us. But we need to figure out who we want to represent us, basically.
Right.
Everybody want to be the representative.
Everybody want to kick the door down, but who? Because you're gonna have fan favorites. You're gonna have people choices, but that's just popularity. Right. Okay, then you gotta think about skill and talent and like actual quality. Like, who is pushing the best fucking music, who is dropping the hottest shit.
But that's not something that can be judged anymore. But based off the type of music that is going on.
It's gonna be different for different areas of the world too.
You can't come in here. You can have everybody in the whole state rocking with you. You still can't come and tell me that you're better than me. That can't happen. How can that happen? Because I can go to Colorado or a whole nother state and have them rock with me and they won't rock with you. That's what's going on. I'm
saying I'm saying here, like,
how can you tell who got the best product music?
It's all gonna be based on your ear. You know what I mean? It's different. It's gonna be different.
It's extremely tough. That's why I don't say it. I don't say who got the best. That's why I don't say I'm the best. I don't say stuff like that because it's like musically impossible to say it.
Yeah, it's an art form, just like, you know what I'm saying. You can't. It's hard to judge.
We need like a Arkansas Billboard.
But how would you
Billboard chart like for here?
Nobody would honor it. Nobody would say that shit is true. If you don't make that billboard, niggas gonna be
them niggas trash.
And they can have good reasons. Like, I wasn't on the Black Label thing. I done more shows than everybody. Okay. But I wasn't on it. I can't be mad at them for not putting me on it. Yeah. I just can't. But it wasn't nobody on there. They got more videos. They did more shows. Put out a project that I can even say did as good as mine. I can argue with them, but I can't because that's what they like.
But that's just like, I go on Live Sosa page and Johnny Cash got one of the most popular videos on there.
It's a lot of ass in there though.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of ass.
Ass sale, bro.
Ass to sale.
We talk with video.
To be honest.
That was also one of his first videos.
Yeah, motherfuckers got some nimbus. He ran his
about 6K now.
Yeah,
6 something.
Yeah.
It was, like I said, it was also one of his first videos, and he promoted it pretty tough. Johnny Cash, they promoted it. Now, don't get me wrong, I ain't gonna stunt. I feel like if I would have dropped mine, it would have did just as good. That's what I'm trying to say. And it ain't to take away from nobody else's art. You can't take away from it. I can't. You go to the studio. Me, you go to the studio right after each other, and God honestly put out the same high quality music. People don't think like that though. You have your own lane. My music ain't for everybody. But your music ain't for everybody too. My music bumping and your music bumping too. That's
just for the same type of crowd of people.
It's a crowd.
So you can't take it.
Niggas like Blueface just showed you. It's a crowd for everything.
And all those people are in the same states. Everybody it's a diverse everywhere. It ain't a whole state that just love that rap, that hard rap.
So, but like when you party, see, I say this.
Okay.
The music that you make has to be able to be played when people are having a good time.
Everybody don't have the same type of good time, bro.
Good time is different. Like for me, I'm not really a club ass nigga. I go because I need to be seen, but I don't really. That's not really my shit. I'll be in there for an hour and I'm out.
And he does that. But I know if it's time to perform, he'll dance.
Because it's what needs to be done, but that's not really my shit. Good time to me. We got 7 people, 8 people at the crib. We drinking, we kicking it. That's good time to me. And a lot of different shit could be played in that moment.
Exactly. It could be some shit that you would never play in the club. It'll be some shit that you wouldn't play in the club at all, but there'll be the bumping and shit at a house party.
Yeah.
And people forget that. And I feel like that's why. I think that's most definitely a big deal here in Arkansas too. We don't understand that we're all great.
But shit, man, before we wrap this up, man, y'all got anything else y'all want to toss in? Anything else you want to talk about, bro?
When y'all drop, you talk about me all day. I need to hear some.
I got some shit dropping first quarter. Shout out to all my folks. What's up, Coop, TG? You know what I'm saying? Everybody fucking with me.
Yeah, that's what's up. I got mad songs to drop, bro. And
you doing it like single or album?
I'm doing some singles, and I'm gonna do a project.
Okay.
But I just need, you know me. I like to see what worked first before I just put some shit out.
So you gonna throw some singles out?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw some singles out, get some feels, and you know I want to do like a self-produced project too. So I'm gonna probably do like a small project, just maybe like 4 or 5 tracks. It's just all my shit.
That's dope.
Like all my beats before I do all the back catalog shit that I got.
I'm trying to do some shit with him and get some production from him. Go fuck with him in his studio.
But that Get a Bag though, that's probably gonna be my first. Single.
Are you still gonna do like the You Did It Better?
I'll probably keep those going. You know, I try to do at least one every year. Even if I don't do it as extravagant as I used to do, I'm probably still do it. You and Coop
gonna do another like moving and grooving type track?
I don't know. We was talking this morning. Probably. I'm thinking about shit dropping that motherfucker again. Honestly,
straight up.
You know what I'm saying? Cause motherfucker went to the joint. Motherfucker got locked up. Motherfucker, a lot of shit happened and we didn't get to promote it like we wanted to.
That's the thing about bro. You ain't gotta re-put it out. You just start re-promoting that shit. I gotta like. 'Tis the Season was like before. Like at the beginning of last year, like it was only like 500 plays, 400 plays.
That shit on the radio, dude.
And then that shit just randomly
I had to Google it, goddamn it.
Yeah, it started picking up, and it's like all across the board. It's probably like 6 or 7K, like with Spotify and SoundCloud and all that shit together. Like you can just start re-promoting shit. And I ain't put a video out for it yet.
Straight up.
But yeah, I'm finna get active, and I got some artists that I'm working with, like some young dudes, like just doing some production and shit, trying to just get from in front of the mic and do some shit on the other side of it, basically, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Sharing myself a little bit.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up, man. You gotta stay active, bro. But anyways, this is episode 7. Let's rap about it, man. We glad to be back.
New year.
Be sure to catch up on all the other episodes. Y'all should have had enough time. We gave y'all a 2-week break.
Yep. Out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere, man. It's your boy Eddie Knight.
Yeah, I'm Spider Crazy. You know it's Verse Forever, man. Got Showcase coming down, man. Winter Fest, man. January 26th, man. It's going down. It's going live. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to stay working, man. Videos coming soon. See right.
Direct. YouTube me, bitch. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I gotta say. I got some shit brewing.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be percolating, dropping out the pot here soon.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I need you.